Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Juno Fusion sponge. It's this sponge here. So this is the packaging of it. This is designed in California and it is cruelty free and latex free. So let me go ahead and take it out of the packaging. This is what it looks like when you take it out. So it's supposed to save you about 50 to 80% of your makeup product here. It's supposed to, has like this velvety like texture to it, and it has like a double like flat edges here. So here's the one of the edges and the other flat edge here. So here it is, and it says that you can use this either wet or dry, and it's supposed to combine both the brush and the beauty blender sponge together. So it's supposed to give you like this amazing coverage because it's combining both of them together. So what I'm going to do is on one side I'm going to be using it dry, and on the other side I'm going to go ahead and wet it to dampen it up and then use it as I would as a regular beauty blender. So again, here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it first dry, again on this side of the face. So let me go ahead and get my foundation out, and yeah, let's go ahead and try this out. It does say that this is a microfiber sponge, so that's the reason of the velvety texture to this. Okay, so here I have my favorite foundation at the moment. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage in the shade 309 Caramel Beige. So I'm just going to go ahead and just shake it up and put some on my hand here and just warm it up a little bit on the back of my hand. Using this much on one side of the face, and my face is already washed and just prepped. I haven't used any primer because I'm testing out this new moisturizer, so as you can see, at least my face is very moisturized, so I don't want to use any primer on it right now. Go ahead and start applying this. So I'm going to start out using the flat edge side. So right off the bat, I was trying to like just use it like this to, you know, as you would as your normal beauty blender, but it's not doing anything. So I think on the dry, when you use it dry, you actually do have to like swipe it around as you would with a brush. Is the side covered with without it being damp, so it's just basically dry. I have to say I really don't like it. I feel like I would have to put another layer on, and I usually can just go do with one layer with this, usually with the when it's damp like a beauty blender, and I feel like it kind of leaves a little bit of patchiness behind as well, and you can see like a little bit of streak marks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom you in just so you can see kind of like what I'm talking about. Okay, so here it is. You can definitely see a difference here, but again, I feel like I didn't get much coverage like as I normally would when it's like I have a damp beauty blender. So like on the nose here, I was definitely noticing some streaks on here, and I feel like it's not blended out like all the way as I normally would with a sponge. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and dampen this up. Okay, so this is what it's looking like now damp. It's definitely much softer. When I was applying it dry, I felt like it was kind of stiff, maybe more like a brush, but when I do use a brush, it's most like the oval brushes, so the bristles are a little bit softer. So it definitely did feel like kind of hard trying to put it on, like, you know, swiping it in. But I do feel like it's definitely, like, it's still retaining a lot of water in there. Like, I don't know, like, I have to keep on taking the water out. Maybe it's because it's like microfiber or something like that, I don't know, but it definitely feels heavy. So let's go ahead and start applying it on the other side now that it's damp. And I'm going to use the same amount of product that I used on the first side. Okay, so I'm going to be using the flat side again. Definitely much easier to move. Well, let's see. So now it's definitely much easier just to bounce it around and just to try to blend it out. instead of it being dry, because with the dry side, when it's dry, you do have to like basically kind of buff it in, I would say. I'm gonna try using the bottom side just to try to bounce it around. I definitely feel just with the pouncing around, like it's not blending it all the way in as it would with a beauty blender. So I do feel like I have to kind of swipe it in, like buff it in as well. Because I'm not getting like the coverage as I normally would get with a beauty blender. Okay, so I definitely do feel that the swiping and then kind of like pouncing it on your skin definitely works much better than just trying to pounce it in, because I felt like I was getting like some patchiness on this side as well with this side. This side, when it was dry, it wasn't even blending anything in. So you definitely do have to swipe it in and then try to pounce it into your skin. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in so you can see the side that's damp. So here is the side with it being damp. I definitely do like this side a little bit better than I do like this side here. I feel like I have like maybe didn't blend in all the way here. I think so, because you can see like the foundation here and then like a little bit lighter here where it didn't fully get blended in. So definitely I think you would need to use this damp. And this is $4, so it definitely doesn't break the bank. It's actually, I think, cheaper than the Real Technique sponge. And that is pretty cool that the little sides here is like the little suede look type of like feelingness. So it definitely has those little bristles. As you could say, for $4, definitely try it out. I think like shipping was $2, so it came out in total with $6. I'll go ahead and leave that link down below. But again, for me, I think the side with the dampness definitely looks much better than the side with it just being dry. So I'm going to go ahead and finish on my face so you can definitely see if maybe you can see a difference between the dry and the damp side. Alright, so I'm back. So this is what the foundation is looking like. This is, again, the damp side, and this is the dry side. I definitely do like the damp side a little bit better. I feel like with the dry side, I feel like once I put everything on, I do see a little bit more texture on this side. And this side definitely is much smoother, like as you would get with your regular beauty blender. So I'm going to zoom you back in a little bit, and I'm going to show you like this, like, I don't know if you can see it. I can definitely see it on my viewfinder, but I don't know if you guys can see it, but I definitely can see like foundation here, just like basic kind of clumping. And when I was putting on just the rest of like everything else, I definitely did start to notice like some type of like caking here that I don't have on this side, that I did use it damp. So I'm going to go ahead and just zoom you in real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see that like here, like it's starting to cake up a little bit here, and this side's like fine. I did notice though the side here with the damp side of the sponge definitely looking much better than with the dry side, and this is the texture that I'm talking about. You can see, definitely see texture here. Texture you can't really see as much here as you could see on this side here. Like, whoa. Definitely that's what happens when you blend really, really well, and this is not blending out as much as I would like it to. So yeah, here's forehead. This is the side with the damp beauty blend, well, the damp Juno sponge here. And then here I also noticed that the other products just weren't being applied as well as they were with this side. I feel like this side you can definitely see it's a little bit cakier, a little bit heavier than it is on this side. And then again, like that foundation, like, whoa, you can definitely see that here, like it just wasn't blended in as well as it was with it being damp. So it is an okay product. Definitely will continue to be using this if it is damp. Definitely not dry, because again, it's kind of like hard on the skin, so you do have to, like, you know, press it on there to try to at least blend it out. And as you can see, it definitely didn't even blend out as well. So yeah, it is, again, $4. I'll leave that link down below. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that, but yeah, if you do want to check it out, I'll leave it down there. And oh yeah, don't forget, I do have December's giveaway going on right now. It is a Christmas/December's giveaway. It's like a lot of stuff in there, you guys. So yeah, you do have until December 15th to go ahead and enter that giveaway. And don't forget to share that giveaway for additional entries for you, because once your friends or family do enter that giveaway, you get an additional giveaway entry for that. So it is running until the 15th, so make sure that you do go ahead and enter that so you can possibly win that huge giveaway that's going on right now. So yeah, that's about it. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.